Hello and welcome to the Go Figure iCamps. My name is Kyle Zagrodzky, and I'm very glad all of you could join us today. We're very excited about the content of this particular iCamp. And so for those of you who have not had a chance to attend an iCamp before, they generally follow a format like this. Now, they're a little loose, but generally like this. We'll try to introduce to you guys a club tip, something to help you keep your members longer or make more money in your facility. Me and other people here at Go Figure, we travel all around the planet, meeting with club owners at trade shows and our users and in their clubs and around, and we come across some fantastic ideas and tips. Some of them will be similar to things that I've implemented in my own facilities, and some will just be something entirely new that's really working out great for somebody else that I want to share with you. The second thing we like to do in the iCamps is to give you guys a real-world example. Either we're going to tell you about something that a particular club owner is doing, just a hands-on example of exactly how they're implementing something new or different or how they're succeeding, or number two, we'll have an interview. In this particular iCamp, we will not have an interview, but I do have something interesting that I want to give you guys a little sneak peek into what's coming. And finally, what we like to do is we like to take an element of Go Figure, either feature or do a full-blown training or show you in ways that you could use Go Figure that are going to make you more money or more efficient, or just give you a little bit of additional information about things that Go Figure is working on and news about what we're doing here to make your lives a little bit better. Now, the first thing that I want to go ahead and share with you guys as a tip is to direct your attention to our website. Under the News and Events section on the left-hand side of the screen, there's something that we've been doing called a Club Improvement Series. And I've been putting together 10 to 15-minute little videos that just talk exclusively about things that people are doing and interesting information that I know that's going to benefit you guys. And they've been really well accepted. We've gotten great feedback, and I think you guys are going to love them. The latest one we've done has been recorded on our website, and then later after this event, I'm going to go ahead and record the second one, and so or the third one, which you guys will be able to log on our website in about a week to go ahead and view as well. Now, let's go ahead and get started in the tip that I'm suggesting for the Club Improvement Series, and to give you an idea of kind of what I've been talking about in there. You see, the first thing I talk about is a new competitive threat that all club owners are going to face very soon, if not some of you already. It doesn't have to do with the gym opening up across the street. This is something entirely different, and I think you guys need to be aware of it. So watch the first Club Improvement Series video to understand what this is. And in that particular recording, I also talk about a new way for you guys to make money, which is huge. It's amazing, it's significant, and it's something you guys could be implementing very quickly. It's awesome. It's the concept of doing outdoor session-based group fitness. And what we did is we went ahead and showed you the business model about how much money you can make per hour, the types of members, different types of members that you'll be attracting to that, and then I'll go and tell you there's a real world examples of people doing this right now. One of them is the British military fitness. It is a fitness concept in Great Britain where they're doing everything outdoors. They don't even have a facility, and I think that's fantastic. Any way where you can increase revenue without having to tap additional resources or expand space, especially in this economy, is awesome. And so you guys need to tune into that one just to see what's going on with that. I think it'll be beneficial to all of you. Second, I point out in that video, or the second one, that we need to understand that we are not in the products and services business. We are actually in the member experience business. And once you understand this, you're gonna see that anybody could offer a facility with equipment and a great training room and all these kind of things. And if members are just looking at, okay, for $40 I can join this gym, and for $42 I can join this gym over here that's got a lot better equipment, I'll go to the gym with better equipment. The only thing that's really going to hold people to your facility is the experiences that they have there. And I think once we start to understand and transition our mindset from being a products and services business to a member experience business, we're going to be a lot better off. Now, to take the next step to really improving a member's experience, we have found that having quality professional relationships from staff to member and member to member really help to improve this. And so we show you tools on how to develop those member relationships, but initially I have found that in order for you to really engage to a member, you must be able to understand why you're in this business, and it can't just be about money. Now, I'm not saying that money isn't a great motivator. It is a good motivator. It pays the bills, puts food on the table, helps you expand your business and pay your staff. So money is a good motivator. I'm not putting that down, but you have to have a motivator that's bigger than yourself, something that serves something of you to create a sense of worth. And I believe that is the first foundational principle to being able to create quality relationships with people. Next, when setting up a quality relationship with your staff and members and among members, you need to understand this. And a very wise and great man once said, no one cares how much you know until they know how much you care about them. And I originally heard that from Zig Ziglar. I don't know if he was the one that actually coined that, but it was a fantastic statement, and it's absolutely, in my opinion, true. And so that brings me to my book recommendation for this particular iCamp, okay, where we begin to talk about actual tips of how we improve relationships. And this is a great book I want to share with everybody. And with this book, you're going to be able to, what's that, Andy? Raising Chicken, what? Okay, that's not the book I meant to talk about, though. Raising Chickens for Dummies is a great book when you're really in a pinch. You just got to put food on the table. No. The book that I want to talk about this time is, and I had to print out the cover of this book again because I have given away my copy. That's okay. It was given to me as a gift, so the best gift is a book, Swim with the Sharks Without Being Eaten Alive by Harvey Mackay. There are lots of great tips in this book, but I'm only going to talk about one this time. Harvey Mackay came up with a customer profile that he suggests that if you know all these things about your about your customers, you're going to be able to create a relationship with them that no competitor can match. And if you've got a great relationship with your customers, any great sales organization, service organization will tell you that customer is just about immune from being taken from competition. And he calls his customer profile the Mackay 66. I went ahead and printed it out right here. And it is just a list of things that if you know these things about a member, you're going to be in a position where you're going to have a fantastic relationship. And key relationships with your members of quality and professionalism are going to be the foundation of a great member experience. And so the next step in the next Club Improvement Series video, I'm going to be talking about is specific tips on how to create great relationships with members, as this is a foundation. Now, one of the Go Figure tips that we're going to be talking about today is how to use a feature in Go Figure to manage all this information. I mean, you know what? I don't think I could ever get all 66 pieces of this information on the customer profile, not with a club member. You know, maybe if I was in the insurance business or something like that, I could. But if we can get 15 or 20 pieces of information about them, we are certainly going to be in a lot better position than any of our competitors. And so the Go Figure software is designed in such a way to really help you manage that information through a feature called Member Attributes. And the Member Attributes are completely customizable. You can set them up in a way to track hobbies, interests, activities. You could even use them in such a way to assemble outdoor group classes and the types of things that people like to do. It's a fantastic feature. I believe that it's often underutilized. It's super easy to use, a great way for you to send out targeted emails to specific subgroups in your membership, to organize classes, and there are just massive revenue opportunities for us here, and revenue opportunities that just simply don't create a lot of overhead for you. And so I think that is definitely worth your time and deserves the investigation and digging in a little bit for you guys, because I think it is a lifeline in this economy that will help you guys out and help you deal with the competitive threat that we're all going to face. Now, finally, I'd like to go ahead and talk about a club owner. Now, I'm not going to give everything away here because I've got a little bit more research to do myself, but I've stumbled across a club owner who's doing some amazing things in her little gym, and she calls them weight loss parties, and it's where she takes weight loss and Zumba and a few other little elements and interesting little ideas that she's put and perfected in such a way she's taught it to about 7 to 10 other club owners, that she's been able to teach them how to add an extra $500 to $2,000 a month to their bottom line without increasing their expenses at all. And the great thing about them is you can hold these weight loss parties in your club or anywhere, and they're fantastic. It's something that I want to get plugged into. learn more about, and so we're doing some research on them, and I will be going to visit a group instruction of how to do these weight loss parties and report more detailed information on these for you guys later on. I think it's exciting. I think it's definitely one of the keys to the future. It's a way of the future for all of us, and any way that we can increase revenue, get our members plugged in, help them get healthier, and I think we're just serving society, our fellow man and womankind, and making money at the same time. You just can't ask for a better combination than that. So let's information about that coming up. I will share it to you guys in the next iCamp, and I think that you guys will find it very exciting. So listen, I want to go ahead and turn things over to Andy. Andy's going to share with you a little bit about the member attributes feature and how to turn that into extra money for you guys in managing these subgroups and outdoor classes and things like that. And I really look forward to answering any questions you guys have. And if you have any additional comments, you can always go to our website and go to the Contact Us section on the, I believe it's the left side of the screen, and you'll see, and in there you'll see Contact the CEO. And that's me. I do check those emails, and I really look forward to hearing your feedback. You know, one of our overriding philosophies in the iCamps is to never waste your time, and I think we achieve that by staying concise, clear, and efficient in these presentations. So in order to go ahead and satisfy that principle, I'd like to go ahead and turn it over to Andy now.